So you've probably heard, and you're probably actually quite scared of, the whole Me Too movement, okay, that you've probably been seeing on the internet, where obviously, you know, girls will accuse you of rape and sexual assault if you touch them and stuff like this. And, you know, it's kind of a bit over-exaggerated, but you've heard of it, right? And there's a lot of, I guess, news coming out and articles coming out about people getting accused of rape and sexual assault, even though they didn't do anything. You know, they literally just touched the girl in a non-sexual way. But then, you know, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon and saying, yeah, he raped me too. And, you know, guys are getting put away for these false rape claims and stuff like this. And it probably actually quite scares you. It's like, well, you know, I can't even look at a girl anymore without being accused of sexual assault or harassment. That's quite scary, isn't it? And I think this only happens to individuals that allow women to give them shit in the first place. Okay? What I mean by this is, if you are a respectful gentleman, okay, obviously you're quite... You know, you're not a weirdo, you're not creepy, you're quite socially adept, you are just a normal functioning human being, you're not weird. And you respect women's boundaries. This shit that you see about the Me Too thing is oftentimes a lot just in the virtual world. It doesn't really happen in the real world, especially if you articulate yourself and you carry yourself in a way that I'm going to be discussing in this video, right? One thing I want to say to you boys is women actually love when a masculine man takes control and initiates, okay, does what he wants to do in a situation. He doesn't just wait, he doesn't just sit there and wait for the girl to give him the okay, he doesn't ask. This shit turns women off, okay? If you sit there and you're in the club, you're dancing with a girl and you say, can I touch you please? Or can I kiss you please? Don't ever ask, don't ever fucking ask any of this shit. Can I have sex with you now? She's gonna dry up quicker than this grass, mate, with the sunshine. But it's not, it really does turn them off, okay? She wants a man that just gets it, that just knows what to do. He doesn't have to ask, he's not scared, he's not kind of like, oh, well, I don't know what, maybe she might accuse me of sexual assault. She doesn't want a man like that, right? The girls that do this kind of shit of, you know, accusing guys of rape and sexual assault, this is very, 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 I guess, blown out of proportion with the internet. In real life, in the real world, if you're basing your mindset and your worldview on only the real life, only reality, you'll find that it's very, very rare that this will happen. If, number one, you don't take any shit, so you clearly identify and you clearly establish yourself as the kind of man that doesn't take shit. He's not a pushover, he's not a simp, he's not a beg, right? He's not going to sit there and just allow a woman to disrespect him. If you can successfully do that, you'll realise that these women don't even try you. They don't even go down that route of Me Too and all this sexual assault bullshit, because she knows you don't take any shit. You're not going to allow that to happen. She's going to shit test you so many times in, I guess, your interactions with this girl, whether or not you're in a relationship with her, whether or not you've just met her in the club. She's going to shit test you to test your masculinity, to test your confidence, and to test your conviction with your actions. And if you're a little pussy bitch and you're like shaking before you grab her hips in the club and pull her towards you, she's going to know, all right, this guy's a fucking, like, this guy's a bitch. I could probably blackmail him. I'll probably make some money out of this guy by saying, hey, rape me. And if you don't give me this money, I'm going to tell everyone that you raped me. Like, the guys that get walked all over like that are just pussies. You have to establish, listen, I'm not a bitch, you don't disrespect me, you don't talk to me like that, it's as simple as that. When she shit tests you, you respond to it with masculine confidence. I can teach you all the shit tests and all the little manipulation things that women do to guys to test what kind of man they are and the caliber of man they are in the coaching down below in the description if you want to learn more about that. It's quite an interesting topic. Now, let's get back onto the point, right? We've established women do want a masculine man that can take control, that's quite dominant. You probably already know this. That doesn't sit there and ask, can I kiss you before he kisses her? He just grabs her chin, pulls her close and just kisses her, right? That's attractive to a woman. That will turn her on so quickly because it's like, fucking hell, this guy knows what he's doing. And she can just surrender. She doesn't have to think. She doesn't have to lead. She can just be. She can just let go, surrender to your masculine essence. That's what puts her in her feminine. And that's what allows her to be turned on and aroused by you. So if you're the kind of guy that's like, can I touch you, please? Scared of getting Me Too'd or, you know, fucking accused of sexual harassment. Again, this shit only happens to the pussy boys that allow it to happen to them. If you're a man that doesn't take any disrespect, it's not going to happen. But number two, if you're acting in this way of fear and scared of being Me Too'd like a bitch, then you're never going to turn on any women. You're never going to arouse any women. You're never going to attract any women because it's just embarrassing. No girl wants a guy that's sitting there and going, can I kiss you, please? Like, it's virgin shit. It shows that you don't get any fucking girls. Because if you did, you'd just do it because you'd know what to do. And you know what they like. You know what they respond to. Do you understand? So, for example, let's say you're in the club and you know you're dancing with a girl. You haven't actually touched her yet, but you're dancing with a girl, you're getting close. Just fucking grab her hips and pull her towards you. So a lot of guys will say, yeah, but I don't want to do, like, I'll say that, yeah, like, yeah, I do that in the club. I'll tell guys, yeah, I just grab a girl, pull her towards me, fucking dehydrated as shit, man. All I do is talk to you all day, and I get dehydrated with this fucking desert sunshine. Look at that shit. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not complaining, though. It's literally clear fucking skies. But, yeah, I would tell the guys in my coaching, you know what? Like, they'll be like, how do I escalate things with a girl in the club? And I'll say, right, just grab her hips, pull her towards you, okay? And kiss her, start dancing with her, just do something. Take control of the situation. And be like, no, but I don't want to get me too'd. I don't want the girl to be like, well, sexual harassment. Let me walk you through something right now. If you were not such a fucking pussy, if you just grab her hips, pull her towards you, and wait, see how she responds to that. See how she responds to you putting your hands out towards her. Obviously, don't be a creep. Do not be forceful. If she pulls away, that's a clear sign she doesn't want you to touch her. The guys that then go, oh, please, because they're scared of being rejected, they're scared of being embarrassed in front of people. Those are the kind of guys that get fucking, accused of sexual harassment. That is sexual harassment. You're literally just forcing yourself onto her. If I was to just go and grab her hips and pull her towards me, right, in a very seductive and attractive and confident way, not in a bitch boy way where I'm shaking and like, oh God, what do I do? In a confident way, just pull her towards me. I do this all the time. It's never not worked. It's always worked. Pull her towards me by your hips. We'll start dancing, we'll start, just grinding up on each other, whatever. And, bro, if anyone sees me in this park, like, the brothers are like, what is wrong with this guy? What is he even doing? Grinding in the club. What the fuck? So I'll pull her towards me. If she pulls away, then I understand she's not feeling it. Okay, no worries. I'll literally just be like, no worries. I'll let her know, that's fine. And then I'll just go and dance away and go find somebody else, right? Because I'm not going to waste my time with somebody that's not interested. So if she pulls away, and again, same thing for the kiss. If you're going in for the kiss, you're getting closer, maybe you grab her chin and you pull her towards you, you make her face you. If she pulls away or whatever, or she gets her hand off you, gets your hand off her, then you know she's not interested, that's fine. Then you're like, okay, no worries. You let her be. You don't force yourself on her like a fucking freak, okay? Because you're desperate and you don't get any women and you're scared of being rejected in front of your boys or something. Don't be a fucking pussy, don't be a weirdo. Always be a gentleman, always be respectful. Always respect her boundaries. But don't take any shit. Don't allow women to disrespect you. Because then you're going to get fucking me too if she can tell you're a little bitch and you're scared. Do it with confidence. Grab her hips. Pull her towards you. Okay? Start dancing. Start grinding on her. Maybe she's receptive to that. Maybe she hasn't pulled away. She actually wants you to... Yeah, thank fuck for that. Finally a confident guy that knows what he's doing. Women just want a guy that gets it. They don't want to have to explain the game to a guy. They want a guy that can just do it. Because like I said before, then they can surrender to you. Then they can surrender to that masculine essence without having to worry. Without having to be like, well, I have to teach him, I have to ask him. You just do it, right? Once you've done that, you've pulled her in close. Maybe you've kissed her now, okay? She hasn't pulled away. That's great. That's exactly what you need to do. That's exactly what you should be doing. But again, a lot of the guys that are scared of this stuff just have either it's a lack of experience, just don't really do it often. They're not really sure of the boundaries and how it all works. Or they just spend too much time on the internet consuming negativity and news and bullshit like that, and they realise that once you actually put yourself out in the real world and you actually do this shit for real and you actually go around women in the clubs or whatever, or maybe you're on a date with a girl and you want to kiss her and you're like, well, I don't want to get me too'd, or I don't want to get charged for sexual harassment because I kissed her forcefully without asking her first. If you ask her, it kills the moment. It's that risk, it's that kind of like just fucking going for it that makes you attractive to her, because it displays masculine courage and confidence. And then it just showcases to her this guy knows what he's doing, because he's clearly done that before, hasn't he? Because the little virgin boys that don't do it, they're terrified. They're not going to just grab a girl and kiss her because they want to kiss her. They're going to be like, oh, can I kiss you? They're going to ask and instantly turn her off. So point being, no matter what situation you're in, lead, take charge, control the situation. You're a fully fucking grown man. You're supposed to be masculine, so take charge of the situation. Fuck me, it's muddy. And just do what you want to do. If she doesn't want to follow along with that, that is fine. Respect it and go and move on. If she pulls away, fine. Don't force yourself on her. Go and move on. Let her know that's okay. Put your hands up. Like, all right, I didn't mean to push the boundaries. Cool. Don't force yourself on her, but you still have to do it sometimes. You just got to be confident. If you're dancing with a girl and you want to kiss her, just fucking go for it. Grab her by the chin, make her look at you, pull her in close, and slowly start moving your head towards hers. See how she responds. If she doesn't move, she clearly wants you to fucking kiss her, so just do it, bruv. Simple. right? Confidence, that's all it is. Let's say you're on a date with a girl, same thing. Fuck me, bro, look at this day it is. I'm stuck in some swamp. It's quite nice though. You're on a date with a girl, I don't know, let's say you're in the car together or something, or you're walking down the street together at the end of the night, you're about to call her an Uber, you guys look at each other and you're like, oh, I really want to kiss her right now, but you're too pussy to do it because, oh, I don't want to get charged for sexual harassment. If you just grab her, pull her in close, say, I've had a really amazing night with you tonight, or a really lovely night tonight, whatever, just do your thing, bruv, say whatever comes to your mind, you know, I'd really like to see you again, just kiss her, pull her in close, start getting close towards her, make sure that you're holding strong, intense eye contact, look at her lips, look at back of her eyes again, pull her in close, she knows exactly what's going to happen, and if you're confident and you're a G about it, you'll pull it off, and she'll actually want to do it. No girl, I think I've been rejected once when I've done that, and by the girls that I get rejected by, obviously they've probably got a boyfriend or something, and that's fine. If that happens, it's fine. In a situation like this, where I've been in the club and we're dancing and, you know, I grab her hips and pull her towards me and I just kind of take control of the situation. I'll put my hand out like that and she'll grab my hand and I'll give her a little spin or something. Those situations, they're pretty much always receptive. Even if they've got a boyfriend, I'll find out afterwards when I go in for the kiss or something, like, oh, I've got a boyfriend, by the way. And I'll be like, oh, my bad, I didn't realise. But most girls are just receptive to it if you just own it with confidence. Do you understand? So leave the situation. In a sense, have this mindset of like, I'm going to do what I want to do. If I want to kiss this girl, I'm going to try and make that a reality. I'm not just going to sit there and wait for it to happen. I'm going to go and fucking kiss her. I'm going to grab her by the hips. I'm going to pull her in close. If she's receptive to it, then great. And then I'm just going to fucking do it. It's like, a lot of guys just sitting there and waiting. And it is due to fear. It is due to that kind of mindset of like, well, the internet and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Hi guys, you all right? Beautiful day today, isn't it? It's nice. It's tanning weather. But yeah. The guys that sit on the internet all day and they're worried about that kind of shit, just get outside. It's lack of experience, that's why you're thinking like that. Once you get outside more, you'll realise, you know what, the real world isn't that bleak, it's not that scary, and these things rarely ever happen. But look at this view before I love you and leave you. Fucking gorgeous, mate. But yeah, look after yourself. The coaching's down below in the description if you want to learn more from me. I will see you soon, my guy. Bye.